Ladies and gentlemen, we have some physique updates from Joe Seaman deep in his offseason. We also have some updates on Antoine Vaillant getting ready for the Arnold Classic Ohio. Tonio Burton teasing at multiple shows in 2024 to include defending his New York Pro title. Hunter Labrada and company posing down in Dallas. We have our most recent update from Mohammed Shaban and a weight update for him. So if you're interested in any of those stories, definitely consider staying tuned and subscribing here to the Bodybuilding News Network. If you're new here, I'm your host here, Josh Sanj. Thanks for stopping in and checking out another installment here on the Bodybuilding News Network. And let's go ahead and jump into the very first story. Tonio Burton, I was talking with him online, and it looks like he has a lot of shows in the forecast for 2024. Teasing, essentially. He hasn't really confirmed anything, but he's pushing some good weight naturally. He's only using vitamins right now, and I think that's a phenomenal strategy for him. But Cali Pro, Chicago Pro, the New York Pro, he's won 2 of those in the past, and I thought he had one more in his arsenal that he was talking about. The Texas Pro. He was teasing at doing the Texas Pro. So definitely going to be interesting to see exactly what he does in the 2024 season. And coming from the 212, I'm wondering if his weight was barely over 212. I wonder if he's at all interested in trying to suck down for the 212 and make an Olympia push. I mean, he's going to win whatever show he does, and I think he could be a contender for the title if he did the 212 again. But him being a top open guy, it's kind of hard to make that switch back. But we have some I don't know if we want to call them physique updates. I don't know what kind of noise that was. I apologize. But we have some news from Jordan Hutchinson, right? Jordan Hutchinson, he did the Texas Pro last year. Hunter Labrada, obviously, top 10 Olympian for the last few years here. And Stuart Sutherland, aka Beef Stew, over on Instagram. All 3 of them doing a little pose down and some training over in Destination Dallas. Also, the NPC Nationals are going on in Dallas, I do believe, today. Or today, tomorrow, something like that, this weekend, right? So exciting to hear that news. It's kind of cool to see all 3 of these guys. You got Beef Stew, who's an up-and-coming top pro. You got Jordan making his name, setting himself apart from the pack and making the improvements he needs, hopefully in this offseason. I thought he did a phenomenal job with his debut. I believe it was his debut in Texas. Definitely his first year of competing. I would expect to see him hop into an off season, take a year off. A lot of guys are taking the year off in 2024. So, expect to see a lot of returning guys that took 2023 off. Expect to see them coming back, but also expect to see a lot of guys not competing in 2024, just needing to make those improvements. Stu, I hopefully will get to see him in Cali. It's probably going to be one of the few shows I travel to in 2024. If I'm still here in the States, I'm waiting on some military news. So we will see if I'm even in the country in 2024. And of course, Hunter Labrada, always looking good. And I put in a little posing routine that he, during finals, him next to Andrew Jack and Brandon Curry. I thought he held his own quite well. So that is the news for these 3 fine gentlemen. Definitely let me know your thoughts and if you know any news regarding what their plans are in 2024. Next up, we have Mohammed Shaban sharing a physique update from back in June. Was the last time we saw a photograph of his physique and an update from him. And looking at, what we're looking at in terms of weight, I think he said he was around 280 pounds in his current state, but that's back in June. So hard to say what he looks like now. He hasn't really posted much for physique updates, with the shirt off or anything, but he is training down in Venice, so not too far away from me. I did reach out to him to see if he wanted to post a a recent physique update. And actually, that's how I got the next story. And we'll talk about that in just a second. But, Mohammed Shaban, he's won the Cali Pro before. He's an Olympia level caliber athlete. And I do hope to see him make the return in 2024. He did take off the 2023 season. So best of luck to him. Let me know your guys' thoughts on Mohammed Shaban. Joseph Seaman, aka Coach Little Joe, over on Instagram. I hadn't seen a physique update from him in a while, and I was talking with a couple other Canadian guys, and Joe kind of popped into my head. So I reached out, and like clockwork, like magic, he posted this very detailed transparent physique update, 292 pounds in the off season, and I'd like to see Joe do a show in 2024. From what I know, he's not taking the year off. So best of luck to Joe. And finishing out the video, thanks for stopping by, and consider subscribing if you enjoy this style of content. But we have Antoine Vaillant getting ready for the Arnold Classic Ohio. 12 weeks out in this current video right here. 12 and a half, I think technically is what the video says. Yes, 282 pounds. And I have a lot of hope for Antoine. I think he's made a lot of improvements in the offseason, and I think he's going to surprise some people with the level of muscle he's been able to put on in the last year. But that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing. I'm your host, Josh Sanch. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.